when I talk about bottom up and how I believe that it is time that we focus our attention on the jobless, on the struggling entrepreneurs, and on the resource-poor farmers. It is born out of my experience in government and the gaps that I have seen. If anything, part of what we are engaged in would have been dealt with substantially if we had had the chance to roll out our Big Four program, which was supposed to engage housing, which was supposed to create jobs. Maybe we would be 1 million jobs richer today if we had had a chance to implement the housing program. The same thing to do with investment in our food production enterprise that would go to value addition and agro-processing. If we had had a chance to do it, things would be different. And if we had had a chance to deal with universal health coverage, we would be in a different place. So when I tell the people of Kenya that this is what I intend to do, I have a track record both as minister and as deputy president on my delivery abilities. And I would challenge my competitors to give us their track record as well, so that we can compete. Apart from them giving us policy suggestions, if you haven't delivered on anything and you have no track record of delivering on anything, how do you expect the people of Kenya to believe you? You are aware that today marks exactly 1 year to the next election. And I am very happy that on day 1 of the last year, we are discussing matters economy, that we are not discussing all the other issues. I am very proud that the conversation in Kenya has changed. I welcome all the other leaders, including my competitors, to engage the people of Kenya on this very important subject of the economy. They should not be intimidated by the fact that we have a bottom-up economic model that is superior. I encourage them to look for alternative models, and they should not waste their time trying to discredit the bottom-up economic model. They should be telling us how their trickle-down economic model is going to do better, which it has not done for the last 50 years. And talking about models, I have seen some of my competitors say, let us not make this conversation about models. But I want to tell them two things. For us to connect 8 million people to electricity in the last 9 years, we changed the connection model. For us to construct more tarmac in Kenya, we changed the construction model and came up with 3 different designs. For us to build an extra 150 technical training colleges, we had to interrogate our education model. So, my friends, let us have a conversation about the economic model that will work. Don't try to run away and say this is not about models. And lastly, I don't know why people are confident or are comfortable with us discussing models of governance, whether it is presidential, parliamentary, or hybrid. But when we come to a discussion about an economic model, you want to tell us models are not important. My friends, models are important.